Aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rocks. You can find us at beachwalks.tv. Aloha kaku, everybody. You know, I'm interested in all the reaction we got to that transparency versus privacy show. And of course, you know, if we talked about relationships, we could talk every day for a year and really just barely glaze the surface of that topic. But nonetheless, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it today because it's one of the things I've done a lot of studying on because I was so absolutely bad at it for many years. I've actually been married and divorced twice, and so I think the main thing that I learned along the way that I'd like to share today is basically this difference between being codependent, independent, and interdependent. And really, I think most of us are raised, for better or for worse, to be codependent when it comes to relationships because that, you know, we basically think we need other people, and certainly when we're little we do. And that needing of other people causes us or triggers us to distort who we are and what we do and how we feel and what we want. And a couple little kids right here. Busy little afternoon here at the beach. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you. So, if we're not going to be codependent, which I think is just a trap for a bad relationship. You know, if you start off a relationship thinking from behind the other person's eyes, is the phrase that secret cameraman and I like to use. You're always worrying, oh, he would never like that, or she would never go for that, or oh, I can't do that because that would upset my partner. That's not a very good sign, really. And those things tend to get worse and worse over time because the partner tends to expect you to cough up for them so that they can be comfortable and happy and safe. When in fact, in my opinion, that's really an inside job. So one of the best ways I have found to have good relationships is to start off by not having any at all. And that means being very independent and having a space and a time where I'm just really pretty much by myself and realize that I can survive, I can be happy, I can take care of myself, and then I have all of those strengths to bring to the table when I then choose to be in relationship with another person. On the topic of transparency and privacy, some people clearly like to be more transparent, some like to be more private. That's one of those qualities, I think, that if you try to make the other person cough it up for you, they feel that pressure, and we're all sensitive to pressure now, aren't we? Some of us become very stubborn when other people are wanting us to be a different way. And so that wantingness actually ends up being a trigger to get the opposite result of what you want. So kind of a heavy topic as it turns out for Aloha Friday afternoon. But weekends are when we have time to chill and think about things. So I think the last thing to remember is that we often have urges of things we want to do, but we often don't want those same things when it's coming at us from the other direction. So that's kind of part of that independent versus codependent stuff. And once we can manage ourselves, then I think we can be interdependent and in happy, productive, supportive, respectful relationships with each other. And that's enough for me. I'm going to go for a swim and lighten up. So aloha, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us here today on Malama Pono.